Hey guys, we're trying out something new today.
My content.
Is it though? I can turn my sound down.
There you go.
Oh, it's off now.
Test. It's off now. There you go. Welcome. Happy Monday.
Hey guys, we're trying out something new today.
Yeah. So let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do that. And let's check out the chat.
Chad's in here.
Is he? So
Yep.
let's just go through who's all here. Let's see. Everybody's here. Look at this. Look how many people are here. It's crazy. Holy. Some of you guys are early. 5:32.
Jesus.
6:01. Montana Mike. Paul was first.
Of course Paul was first.
Yeah, Montana Mike. Will. Last show before my first clutch is due to Pip. Let's go. Love it. Love it. Hopefully the sound is good. Everything looks good. Everything looks good. We'll see. I'll get to that. Let's see. Brittany, Fighter Baby, how are you?
Oh, did you ever get back to her on Patreon?
Tanks Python. Yeah, well, she messaged me again today. I have to get back to her.
Good call, Brittany, because he is very forgetful sometimes.
Sammy, you're wearing a shirt.
Oh,
Bull.
yeah, I am. It's under here. I got a little chilly.
Ken, what's going on? Let's go through. There we go. Casey, what happened?
Will's hella heat. Sounds good. Austin looks more pretty this week.
So, Kevin, what's going on? Not Billy and Austin today. It's Billy and Alex. And speaking of Polymorph, his favorite
Pipeline
punch, baby. So, this to you, my man. Brandon says, good everyone. Good everyone.
Good everyone.
Good evening, everyone. Blackjack, what's going on? Hey, weirdos. Yeah, right back at you, brother.
Weirdo sounds about right.
My man, Andrew, Mercy. Let me just run through this. Let's go. Oh, Snakes for the Memories. What's going on? Man, lots of you. Chad, what's going on? Vivid Creations, Merging Morphs, Chromaflux, boom, EAD Chad.
He deserved it.
Christina, what is going on? Celtic, Reptiles.
Hey, Celtic.
Is that a gecko? It is. I think that's a gecko.
Yeah.
It is. Awesome. Holly, what's going on?
Celtic just had a nice clutch laid.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Anna, Flat Mountain, how you doing? Philip? Oh, new member. Bam. Awesome. Welcome. Let's see. Studio Cold Blood, QBs. Is it a pipeline? Yes, it is. Every time I have one, I think of you guys. It's crazy.
I know, Powerhouse says you guys moved and it's throwing me off. It's throwing me off too, but
What's
the other
that?
chairs hurt Billy's back.
What's throwing them off?
He's saying that we moved location.
Yeah, new look.
Yeah, new
You
look.
know, we got the Husbandry Pro little thing right there.
Got the Husbandry Pro over here.
Oh, of course. Yeah. Up here on the logo. But yeah, we changed it around a bit. And even Austin, like when we sit there, they're very comfortable, but not to sit up. To lay down and loaf. I mean, I fall asleep on it all the time. They're amazing and comfortable, but not to sit up and do a podcast. So now we've got the proper chairs, and we figured we'd change it around, and we got the camera up here, and still have Drake and his enclosure in the background. So we figured we'd try it out. Let's see.
Congratulations, Sammy. Sammy just did his first feeding to his first babies and his first clutch.
Phenomenal. Tag Reptiles, Petsotics.
Wise guys, what's up?
Yeah. Morph Master J.
EDA. I think you spelled that wrong. EDA instead.
Yeah. Anyways, oh my God. Just had your first clutch hatch 4 days ago. Amazing. Congrats. So, any questions? Put them in here. Jeremy, thanks for watching my live last night, Billy. It's always awesome feeling. Always an awesome feeling seeing someone you really look up to in the chat and watching. Awesome. Yeah, I mean, I was catching, I watched some baseball, I watched some hockey, I watched some basketball. I had 3 or 4 calls yesterday, and just killing some time. And I figured out, let me go on, and went on a few people's and just chatted and watched yours. And got some, catching up time.
See, except for me, whenever Billy pops on and I'm on a live, I just freeze. I don't know why. He makes me nervous.
I don't know. Vivid Creations. Let's see.
Josh says he
Bods?
hatched his first pastel dreamsicle with possible new gene.
Who's that?
Josh.
Where are we? I'm getting down there.
Skill.
Yeah, I'm getting down there.
You'll get down there in like 20 minutes.
I'm not that
People
far
are going
behind. I'm only 4
crazy.
minutes behind. Relax. Hit 2 super banana pewters. Congrats. Yo, says Nick Ackerman. Sup, Werfel. I am well. I got my roll of tissue paper here. I've had since last weekend allergies. And it's funny because last Sunday I did the live Q&A for Patreon, and for some reason it was like I'm scratching my nose, and it was like it just kept, I'm like all for about 2 hours I'm scratching my nose. It's just like it's itchy, and I'm like, what the hell? And then Tuesday I think it was my eyes, and I didn't do too bad of sneezing like crazy today. Yesterday was the worst.
Today was pretty bad. You don't hear yourself sneeze, but you sneeze so loud.
Yeah, not only loud, but like 5-6 times in a row.
Yeah,
and it's brutal. And I'm taking Claritin.
I just stopped saying bless you at some point, and I just put my headphones on. I can't.
And I've been taking Claritin in the morning, Claritin at night. 24 hours. You're only supposed to take 1. I'm taking 2.
I had to remind him that he had Claritin. He thinks that the boys bought it, but he bought it last year when he got allergies before.
Yep.
Totally forgot about it.
So it's been over a week. Sure. I mean, enough already. So, but doing well otherwise. Thank you.
Sammy, nice for the 2 other clutches hatching out June 17th and 28th. 17th is my birthday.
Blakers.
So Zano's
that's it, Andrew. So I'm catching up. I'm only 5 minutes behind.
I told you it's going to take you 20 minutes to catch up.
No, it's not 20.
It's always.
I'm just going through. Hang on.
Mercy Morphs. Hey, Billy.
Babes with balls, but on the personal account. Okay.
Watched your Calico featured Morph video from 2 years ago. You had an ODYB Calico pied het lab. Did you end up making ODYB Calico?
Not
drinks?
yet. She is actually, if you want to go on Husbandry Pro and see if she's she's in my breeder rack now.
That's not Husbandry Pro.
No, but go to Husbandry Pro.
I'm going.
And see if she's been paired yet, if she's built follicles. But she is in my breeder rack. Wow, why?
I don't know.
We're back. It's crazy.
ODYB, what the hell is going on? Oh. Here she is. She is of size, activities, follicle development. She's still at 7 millimeters. She was paired in January when she was at 13, but she dropped back down.
What was she paired to?
And she pied double het lav clown.
There you go. So let me just get through here. But still catching up.
She's going slowly but surely.
Brian, what's going on? Joshua, how you doing? Mr. Bodie. Pythonic. Getting there. We're getting there. Forward motion.
C-strip clown for sure.
Love it.
And a flat mountain. We
Look at
discovered
that,
a
fifth
hidden
clutch of the year. Congrats. Sphere. Dwight, what's going on? And I'm caught up.
Ooh, look at you go.
Yeah, and then Melinda from Cuddle Time says clutch 2 and 3, egg cutting tomorrow with Celtic balls.
Nice.
There you go, and there you go. Constricting creations.
Did you see up a little?
Did I do this? Hold on. Did I not put this on?
I don't know what you put on.
I don't know. Anyways,
And a
welcome. And I'm going to go here, take that off, and say that again.
Here, just go up a little bit and a flat mountain. There. Your
Okay.
There you go.
We discovered a hidden cinnamon gene in our hypo lesser pastel entry pinstripe female when 2 silver gray babies popped up. Awesome. So
Yes.
pewters.
Brian Bodie down at the bottom.
I'm catching. Listen to Holly. Hit that like button. I'm going to put that up right now. So bam, hit that. Listen to Holly. She knows what's best. And let's see. Did you guys move and now the gear is on the counter in the kitchen?
Pretty much.
Yeah. Well, it's not the kitchen. It's not really.
Well, it is the kitchen. This is where we cook.
Yeah, but it's not a kitchen. It's like a.
What else would you call it?
I don't know.
It's a kitchen.
I
We
guess.
cook here. We've got
Sure.
our pans. We've got our.
There's no
cooking
stove.
gear.
There's no.
We've got hot plates. We've got a fridge. We've got our dishes.
Yeah. So I guess you want to call it a kitchen. I don't know. Sure.
The only thing that we're missing is an oven. We've got an air fryer.
Sure.
Break room. I don't know. Yeah.
Front of the store. Front of the facility. But yeah, we just switched it up. So Ken says, I've got my furthest along female ultrasounded Friday. We seen 7 eggs and her average follicle size was 38. So it's getting close. Yeah. She should be probably within the next 6 days. She'll be ovulating, within the week.
Chad, no, Billy needs a tramp stamp that says you're doing it wrong.
Yeah. Jeremy says, waiting for clutch 4 to drop. She's a few days past pre-ovulation shed, but first shot to hit exanthic clowns. Awesome. Good luck on that.
You missed QB's tails and scales. Up right there. Here. Yeah.
Okay. If you were just starting on double visuals, would you hold back as many as possible, regardless of gender? It's really tough. So because you're just getting started, depending on the combos in the double visuals, if they're not combos, so if they were, say, we use clown pied. So if I hit 2.2 clown pieds, I definitely wouldn't be keeping 2 males back. Nothing wrong with keeping 2 males back. You could have 1. And I know people, and I've done it myself. Oh, I don't need 2. Let me keep this one. And I sell the other one. And the other one's breeding a year later, and mine's still not. And I'm like, damn, I should have kept the other one. One thing about selling an animal like a clown pied, if you don't really need it and you have 2, you keep 1, sell the other, use that money to reinvest into other genetics for that project. Or if you've already got that covered, invest it into something else. But like I said, it's bit me in the ass sometimes where it's like, man, this one didn't breed and theirs did. And if you had both, you cover that end. Females, especially if you're just starting out on double visuals, keep as many back. Now, if I hit like 5 clown pieds and they were just clown pieds with no combos, I probably wouldn't keep all 5 back. I would keep 3, sell the other two, and maybe buy one with more genetics or strengthen the male or do something to boost that project. But, you know, you really can't go wrong, but I would always try when I hit double visuals to have other combos. So I would love to hit like a pastel yellow belly clown pied, leopard orange dream clown pied, you know, different varieties. And then I can keep them back. So instead of just having 3 or 5 clown pieds, I've got 3 to 5 clown pieds that are all different with different genetics that help with my diversity. So not an easy question to answer, but you know, it all depends. And usually when you sell the animal, yours doesn't breed. If you keep them both, they both breed. It's like, man, I should have sold it, but you can't think like that because sometimes it bites you in the ass.
Nick, real quick, I saw your message earlier pass through and I took a quick look at the picture. I didn't actually look at it in detail. It looks like it's a Mojave. You'll be able to tell further from the clutch from the babies that come out. But I'll show Billy a little bit later on when we have a moment, and we'll get back to you.
John Hanna.
Yes.
What would you recommend for a powerhouse male in a clown pied heavy collection? So myself, depending on if you say it's a clown pied heavy, hopefully when you say you're heavy with clown pied, clown het pied combos, pied het clown, double visual clown pieds, and combos. So depending on what genetics are in the females, I want to get genetics in the male that complement those genes in the female, and something that you don't have that you really want in the project. So for clown pied, you know, I really love OD, Enchi, yellow belly asphalt, you know, anything with clown and pied. A lot of people now, I'm going with like stranger, banana, and some other stuff to add into those genetics with leopard. What
was the one that I just took a picture of today? Pastel leopard freeway.
No, it was
the leopard.
Yeah,
leopard freeway clown pied.
Yeah, leopard freeway clown
pied. Amazing.
It looks amazing, and it's just a stepping stone. Like I can't wait to add, you know, orange dream and Enchi. I can't add asphalt. Well, it'd be
super asphalt.
Yeah, super asphalt. But I'm just talking to the freeway.
Yeah,
you know,
to the freeway.
But I want to add Enchi, orange dream. I'm working GHI and confusion into that project also. It's really never ending. But for a powerhouse male, I would look at something, you know, when I say powerhouse, triple. You know, DG clown pied, if you could get your hands on one, or something which I'm working on, something that you want in clown pied as a third recessive. I say DG lavender is also another one, but I love DG and enhancer. You could even go genetic stripe. So, you know, something like a DG clown het pied. So now you're making double visual 100% hets, 1 and 2, with combos, you know, think, you know, next level. So, or if you want to go something really crazy, you get like a DG hypo double het clown pied. So you're 1 and 4 to hit, you know, double visual double hets, you know, and you're going to make visual triple hets. Well, double het 66%, but you know what I'm going. I mean, I'm trying to stack and you know, breed for the future, but it's crazy.
Hey Shane, hey Hyperspace, how you doing, guys? Powerhouse.
Oh, carpet. I'm getting there.
Carpet pythons are awesome. They're a little nippy, but they're awesome.
Shane's first, like always, fucking right on.
First. Hey, always. Jason. Holly, he's not going to tear your collection apart. He might tell you made some bad purchases, but I mean, we all start off like that.
Yeah, we all do, right? You know, well, not all. Some people, the majority of people fail.
90% of us.
Correct. But now people are listening, and there's other people that you know, in the last few years, you know, everyone's screaming, buy your females, stack your females. Then a year later, you know, 10 months to a year later, look for the males for that. A lot of people now are listening and buying correctly, you know, or starting to buy a hell of a lot better than we all did when we started. So it's good that the information is getting out there and people are mentoring and guiding people with proper advice. So new people, you know, don't have to go through some of the crap that we had to do and readjust and you know, so I'm glad people are listening and doing it right.
Ken, we're pretty partial to Casper in the line of hypo.
Hold on. Had our first, let me, you got to let me catch up first, because then I don't want to keep going back and forth, because when I get to that, then it's going to make no sense. So, congratulations. Wow. First boa litter. Amazing, Sean. That's awesome. I remember I did that only once, 2016.
That reminds me, did you check with Ken?
Yeah, I did. Nothing's breeding right now.
Oh, damn.
There's 3 big things in Canada. Would you pick hockey as one of the 3? Yeah, definitely. I mean, Canada's definitely, you know, hockey. 3 big things in Canada.
Lacrosse is our national sport,
right? But it's not really.
It's not a huge thing.
I've seen 1 or 2 in my life time.
Curling is pretty big.
Yeah, but it's not. I mean, it's
No,
not big. It is a big sport in Canada, but it's not big. I don't know. I'm gonna say, you know what's big? CN Tower. CN Tower, hockey, and Tim fucking Hortons. There you go. That's it.
The Moose.
That's
Moose
about
are
it.
big.
Yeah, Moose are big, but So, hockey, SCTV, and poutine. Josh. Yeah. Yeah, it is so weird not having to wait for eggs to hatch.
Ultramel Clown Pied.
What's up, SJS Exotics? What's up? Always with the good advice. Been waiting for a good time to join Patreon, so just patiently waiting for animals to start selling. Awesome. Awesome stuff. Come on aboard. You know, we have a lot of awesome people. You know, I put a lot of content out. I do a lot of lives, especially Q&As every second Sunday, so that, you know, instead of you guys waiting for me to put content out that you can use, I'd rather just, you know, turn the mic on and have you guys ask me in real time what you need instead of waiting for me to post something like I used to. So, Jason, what's going on? What's going on? Basement Pythons in the house.
Now you're getting down to the
hyperspace. So Chad says you won't regret it. QB, welcome to the family.
No, right above that, the LMK reptiles, Ken.
Yes. You'll not regret joining Patreon. Okay, so Ken, my favorite line of hypo.
Yes, that's why I said Casper.
Yeah, but I mean, I like it, but it's you know, I'm just mixing it in with my orange hypo or orange ghost, which is called hypo. I mean, you know, orange ghost and all this other stuff's gone. It's just hypo. So it is a little different, but not to the point where I'm going to work it. And it's not like, you know, enhancer and desert ghost. Both are compatible. I don't want to put them together. I have made some Casper stuff. I do like it better than the regular hypo stuff, but it doesn't have that much of an effect where it's like, wow, that's crazy. I'm just mixing them. Also,
the value isn't the same. The market value isn't the same. It's not high enough for us to really keep projects apart and not dilute the projects if there's multi-genes involved. It's not worth the difference between like enhancer and DG, like Billy said.
Oh, look at Will. My first stranger will be here next Thursday.
Ooh.
Cool.
Yes.
Well, you can get one before that. Just drive down the road and you see someone doing this on the road. You pick them up. There's a fucking stranger before your stranger. Fuck, hey, you know.
The dad jokes never end.
Come on,
Save me.
There we go. So I'm going to do this one here. Go back to the comments.
Smash that button.
What's up? Thanks, Stan.
BNC Reptiles. Down a little lower.
Oh, thanks, Sean. Look at this. Yeah, he has been. He's one of the originals. Me and Sean go way back. Ultramel Clown Pied. Yeah, that's we're working it. We're doing Hypo Clown Pied, Ultramel, Hypo Pied, Ultramel. Well, I have an Ultramel Hypo Pied, but more combos. I've got that into Ultramel, G-Stripe. The future is going to be fucking nuts. Just fucking, we just got to wait for it and, pick and piece away and add stuff and grow them up and do what we do and chase those damn odds. But it is going to be nuts. So, Just Brunskill. What's going on? Lav Kiki.
Nope.
Yeah, Lav Kiki.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just trying to think.
Going right below that.
Do I have Lav going into... I'm just wondering. I have Ultramel Kiki. I have Ultramel Enhancer. No. Oh, yeah. Oh. So I have Enhancer Kiki. I have that. I do believe I do believe I'm working on Lav Kiki. Ultramel Kiki for sure. I've done, and it's all going to come back because I've hit I just hit a lavender G-stripe pied, and it's a male. And I have a G-stripe pied het lavender breeder male, and I got 5 or 6 more clutches with better odds. So those are going to be going into clown and enhancer clown G-stripe. So I'm actually going to be going for the enhancer lavender Kiki. So
I'm sorry.
What?
Nothing. I just never heard it referred to as Kiki.
It's always been
Kiki.
Since 2016.
Okay, well, I don't pay attention that far into that project. Clearly.
Well, maybe you should.
Maybe.
Kiki, baby.
Jesus Christ.
So, next level. Good evening. Hope everyone's doing well. Right back at you. B and C.
There you go.
Do you ever get females refuse males halfway through building follicles? Yes. I've had females refuse males at the beginning of building and through building and even at the fucking end. Sometimes the female just, and it's weird because you really want this parent and nothing. And I always tell people and myself, I start at 11, 12 mil, 19, 20. Once it gets past that and I don't see a lock, I want to put another male in to get at least 1, if not 2 locks near the end while she's building, just in case. Now, just because you don't see the lock doesn't mean it doesn't happen. And I've done that where, throw another male in and I get 3 locks with that second male. And then cut the clutch and it's like, what the fuck? It's like, oh, what was the first male? Shit, I never even saw him lock. And I got the clutch from the original male. So just because you don't see the lock doesn't mean it didn't happen, but I like to see the locks. And sometimes, I don't know why the female just says, nope, but you put another male in and they lock right away. It's like, really? So welcome to ball pythons, breeding ball pythons 101. Call it the Kiki torch. Billy, what's up, buddy? H-Town in the house in the Houston.
I think
H-Town in the Houston. Should be in the house. Yeah, H-Town in the Houston. Houston in the house. H-Town.
Genetic canvas, 2 down.
Unless H-Town is Hamilton.
Unless it's Houston.
Well, unless it's Houston, but I think it's H-Town in the house, which should be Hamilton because we call Hamilton H-Town, but it could be Houston. Anything with H can be, H-Town.
2 down.
Anyways.
There you go.
2 down. Ken. Hey, that's 2 down.
For
3 down.
3 down.
Right. So, hey, Ken. 100%. Boom. You happy 2 down? So
You're
3.
such a smart ass.
I am. So 3. My maternal incubation is days away from hatchling. Check the eggs today and definitely babies in the eggs. Day 57. Amazing.
Chad, I will answer that one.
Awesome stuff.
Being from Quebec, there is a huge difference in poutine. Huge. I mean, depending on where you go, the fries vary, the cheese varies. You have to have a specific type of cheese. You have to have a specific type of brown gravy, and you have to have the fries that are like they're not crispy. They're kind of mushy a little bit, and they're brown. And yeah, no, there's a huge difference. Stranger Cypress Mojave.
So bearded Billy.
What's an oh?
What is an underutilized gene that is, in your opinion, shows a lot of potential?
Hypo.
Hypo, for sure. Definitely hypo. I do think G Stripe is gonna do stuff not only in clown. Everyone's chasing Kiki and doing Kiki stuff, which is just great. But I do think I'm hoping like G Stripe in something like Enhancer. I'm not Enhancer, sorry. Cryptic, Monsoon. I really hope it's such a strong genetic. Even Champagne in Monsoon. I hope it fucks with the pattern. But right off the top of my head, hypo. Hypo's so underrated, fucking so cheap, and it makes some of the nicest shit on the planet. I don't get it.
No,
I don't get it.
And especially with Orange Dream. I mean, we were looking at a bunch of the hatchlings on Saturday and IDing them and stuff. And this Orange Dream hypo that was I think it was a double het something. Absolutely stunning. Beyond stunning. So simple, but so pretty.
Chad.
Oh God,
it's
what do you
the
do
wrong
now?
Chad. It's the other Chad.
Which Chad?
Hyperspace Chad.
Oh, what do you say? Use the non. Oh my God.
I expect that from the other Chad. Okay?
Jesus, all the Chads are the same now. We are
labeling
you all the
same. You've just classified all the Chads
all
the same.
Put yourselves into a category now.
You just fucking did that, my man.
You did it
fucking
to yourselves.
Great one, though. But I just I could see that coming from the other Chad. You took me by surprise, but yeah, we're lumping all the fucking Chads in the same category.
Hey, Frizzies, what's up?
So, Celtic says Super Odie Leopard Freeway Pies in the works.
Yes,
but also Freeway Clown Pies in the works eventually.
Hey, Blackjack.
Oh, cool! Just pulled the sticker out of the mailbox. Awesome.
Well, wait, Ultramel Enhancer.
Yeah.
Ultramel everything.
Yeah, Ultramel Enhancer. So in the split clutch, the split collection that I split with Nasty Morphs, we have 4 female to male double het Ultramel Enhancers. 2 have laid and 2 are gravid. So we're 1 in 16, but we have 4 shots of it. But they're very young first-year females. So I think I got like 5 eggs, 4 eggs, 5 or 6. And then in the last 2, they're small. So I'm expecting 4 to 6 in those 5. So hopefully we can hit at least 1, But, as Austin will say, we'll hit 4. And I'm happy with 4. I'm happy with 3 for fuck's sakes. But I'd like to at least hit 1. But yeah, it's a project we're working on. And that's an Ultramel Enhancer. I do have, a bunch of clown, triple het, Ultramel Enhancer. Sorry, clown, triple het Enhancer, Ultramel. What the hell is the other one? G-Stripe. So lots of stuff coming. Like I'm really powering in the triple and the quad hets. So
I'm super glad to see I wasn't the only one confused as fuck about Kiki.
Ultramel, everything.
But y'all are killing me.
Wow, that'd be nice, man. Blackhead Ultramel Clowns. Sick.
Yeah.
What's Kiki?
Everybody's now on Kiki and about how it's Drake's girlfriend.
Yeah. It's G-Stripe Clown, baby. Yeah, what the fuck is Kiki? Everybody's like, How far back am I? Only 8 minutes. Okay.
Only for now.
Is
Until
that right?
you get on your
No,
next
I'm going.
thread.
I'm
Then
going.
you're 20 minutes.
I'm going.
Do you prefer new morphs
I
or
learned something
newer
already.
combos?
You always learn something. That's why this
Everything.
podcast is awesome. Hit the like button.
Yep.
You know, we're always trying to learn something. You know, you either learn something here, get motivated, get offended. I don't know. There's always something fucking happening here. So
Y'all need to come down to Australia. Fuck yeah, Friesies. Totally agree there. I miss my time in New Zealand. I think about it often, but I never got the chance to go over to Australia, and I regret that.
one day.
One day.
So QBs, tails and shit.
Yes.
What are your thoughts on shed tests? Is it worth switching plans after negative tests? I've seen people say the test sheds have been incorrect. So it's still new. So, you know, I'm getting into this space. We're working on it for a company up here in Canada, which we should be up and running hopefully in the next, month. And then opening another one in the US. So I can't speak for the other companies, but humans, errors, mistakes, different things. I don't know protocols that people do over at the other labs or anything like that. But what I know happens with some like the Ultramel and how we're going to be wording ours, we can only test towards the sample that we have in our database. So if we have 2 different lines of Ultramel and you send a head Ultramel or a possible head Ultramel and we test it and it's not the same line of Ultramel that we have of the 2, it's a third one, it's going to come back negative because we don't have that one. So this is still new. There's so many different lines of different things like yellow belly, even hypo. You've got to definitely, it's something that you've got to sit there. So I think genetic testing is great. Is it 110%? No. It's very, very close if it's the exact same genetics. We're constantly building our database for other genetics and not only for other genetics, but for other, lines. So, I've been sending tests in or sheds in for testing. It's almost 8 years now. We were the first in the world, I believe. We've got quite a few that most people don't. We're constantly growing and building our database. We found Cryptic, we found Krypton. We know that Amour is the same as Cryptic. Excuse me. We have VPI Exanthic. We have a few others. But what happens if there's 4 different lines of Cryptic? DG. We're seeing, differences in Desert Ghost from the Bell line than the lines in Europe. Is there 2 different lines of DG? Is there 3? Is there 4? I don't know. But I would, if I'm testing, and of course I get something back that comes back that it's 100% het, I want to breed that into the project anyways. And if it does, phenomenal. If it doesn't, I'd be a little pissed off. But hey, if without genetic testing, I would have done the same fucking pairing. You got to realize that. It is cheating a little, but it's a good cheating. It'll save us time and definitely headache when we're pairing stuff that we think's there and it's not. But if I'm making a bunch of things that's going to go to an animal regardless, if it's stuck in this project, I don't need to prove it out because I'm going to prove it out on my own regardless. So, you know, I think you got to be smart about what you genetically test. And I do think it's still early. So, you know, that's my take on it.
Some of this stuff.
There's poutine.
Autocorrect. Got him. Keep going.
Let me just see.
Constricting creations. Did you mean kinky combos or kinky combos? Because I think your autocorrect got you too.
Hypo puzzles are amazing.
Hypopuzzles.
Hypo puzzles.
Just the armpit. Stepping up Chad game here. Odie Super Enchi Monsoon will slap harder than my stepdad at 3 a.m.
Wow. So here, I gotta blow my nose.
Good call.
As long as I don't get into my a sneezing attack, that's the fucking
Oh.
worst.
You gotta go up.
Why?
Macomorph.
No, down.
Right here.
Is it that one? Yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Okay, read it.
Hey Billy, I've had a girl who laid one perfect egg last night and still nothing. Ultrasound for at least 4.
Don't mind me just picking my nose with the Kleenex. Get all the. It's not even booger. It's like liquid. Like I don't get it. I got more stuff dripping out my nose than I intake. You know what I mean? Like where does the liquid come from?
Lovely.
I'm dehydrating myself. Like my God.
Wonderful.
Just stop already. It's like today's day 8 or 9. I've got this friggin' go away. So I had a girl laid one perfect egg and still nothing. Ultrasounded for at least 4. So if I just leave them. I've had some lay an egg and then 7 days later they lay the rest of the clutch. I would keep an eye on it. But like I said, I've had some lay 6-7 days after they've spit out a slug or spit out an egg. What I do is I just take that egg, put it in the incubator, and I just wait for the rest of them to come out. But if you ultrasounded for 4, and the thing is, never mind ultrasounding, if you pick that animal up, you should be able to feel. Because if you've ultrasounded, doesn't mean, and you've seen them, they could have reabsorbed before ovulation unless you've ultrasounded after ovulation. So I don't tend to ultrasound off after ovulation. I just leave them alone. So, you know, I'll measure and I see 3.38 mil, 41 millimeters, and I'll just leave them. After they ultrasound is basically what's going to come out after. So, but you should be able to see the female and and hold her up, and you should be able to see that, she still has some or not.
Frizzies, Billy doesn't keep track of his prelay sheds. But for me, the longest I think was 5.5 weeks, 6 weeks after prelay shed.
Yeah. I mean, for me, I have so much other stuff to worry about, like prelay shed. So when I have an ultrasound and I see them, and after 3 mil, or 33 centimeters or 30 millimeters, I just put a black on and let them go. I stop feeding, I stop pairing, and I just constantly look for eggs. We look every day. So I don't want to sit there and say, oh, she should be laying today. I'm going to open that tub regardless, the day before, the day after. So why track it if I'm going to be looking any day? And it drives you nuts when it's like, oh my God, she should have laid like a week ago. Yeah, I mean, they can go 6, 7, 63 days is the longest, after pre-lay shed,
It will drive you crazy though.
Yeah,
if you sit there, it's like,
you know what? I just open the tub. When I see eggs, I take them off. Yeah. That's what I do, so.
Snake LTD, how you doing?
Hold on, I'm just going down. Let's see.
I'm just saying hi.
Oh, sorry. Soon. Super asphalt clown pied. Soon.
Very soon.
Soon. Yes. Yeah, 60 days is the longest, but I've never seen it. 63. 61 or 63.
Close enough to 60.
And I think Peter Williams from PWR, I think he was 65. I think 63 or 65. But I personally know somebody 61. But I heard either 63 or 65. So yeah, it can be nerve wracking.
That sounds painful.
John, Snake Limited. If you have a double het male, any project with 5 codoms and 3-4 females that are double visual in the same project, would you breed that male to all females trying to hit as many double visuals as possible?
So he also has a follow-up saying, or split females up.
Correct. So what I was going to say before that, I wouldn't do all 5 and 3 to 4 females. I wouldn't do them all. So you do want to make as many double visuals as possible. And with 5 codoms, you're going to average 2 and 3 double visuals, 2 or 3 gene double visuals. Fucking amazing. But you're going to be also making so many of them. Depends on your project and what you want to do. Nothing wrong with it, because if you make them, you can sell them off and get really good dollar to reinvest into something really strong. But for me, I would probably take 1 or 2 of them and go somewhere, a strong visual double het, a strong double visual double het or something for another project for stuff down the road. But you really can't go wrong either way, depending on what your future plans are and what you really want to do and where you want to take your collection. Because, I have the leopard monsoon. I can go and make monsoons. I could breed the visual monsoon to it and make combo monsoons every single egg. What am I going to do with them? Hold them back? No, I'm probably going to sell all the males. I don't need them. Well, now I'm just putting them out to the market so other people can make them. And to me, I ended up, instead of doing that, I ended up putting the Ultramel hypo pied. So I'm making leopard quad hets and normal quad hets. I could do so much with that female. I could put it into something stronger. I could prove other stuff out. I definitely want to take that to another level down the road. So I sort of lose now, but I gain huge down the road. I don't think anyone else on the planet is going to have the quads. And I have, with Monsoon, I've got, triples, quads. I don't know if there's anybody else that has as much as I do. So I'll wait for my incredible animals. Other people will be making, wow, look at this, 2 gene, 3 gene monsoon. Great. Mine's going to be a 2-3 gene double visual, 100% het something else. Like that's where I'm shooting. So really depends. And I don't even have a lot of visual monsoons, not as much as I want, but they're already out there. I'd rather wait to create incredible stuff that no one else can, or, very few can. I want to be in that space. So you really can't go wrong, but I would sort of, if you're on the fence, do 3 females and take 1 somewhere else, and if you really, say, hey, you know what, let me do 2 and do 2 somewhere else. But it's really your call where you want to take your collection. You're never going to go wrong making 2, 3, 4, 5 gene double visuals. Like you really aren't. And that'll be 1 and 2. Or no. Double visual, double het. It's 1 and 4. Still. Killer odds.
Cotton.
What's that?
Cotton. Down.
Okay, I'm going down, I'm going down, I'm going down.
Yep.
Thoughts on the new ownership of Morph Market? I don't really I'm on social media a lot. I've tuned into some podcasts. I've caught, some things. A lot of drama going on. A lot of memes. One thing, I don't think it's out there blatantly to attack, the ball python people. I'm not sure. I've never talked to the man. I've never, even talked to the old owner. Never met either of them personally, never talked to them. I'm not sure what they're trying to do or what their end game is, but all I know is they're getting lots of fucking traffic, like fucking lots of traffic. People commenting. I've seen some of the posts in the Morph Market group on Facebook, and fuck, it's living, man. Like it's bam, bam, bam. Like it's people talking. I don't know. I've been a Morph Market user since day one. Unless something really, really, really bad goes, I'll stop using it. But, there's going to be other places to sell animals. I sell a lot on my Patreon. I sell a lot off of YouTube. I have people, when I post a pic, they DM me and I say, hey, go check it out. Or, I have different, streams. I do expos. I have a Husbandry Pro store, and I give my links, and people can go there and search. So it's just a platform to sell animals, and it's a great platform because everyone in this industry knows fucking Morph Market, and everybody should be fucking using Morph Market. But if there's something that you don't like, or it bugs you or something like that, then you got to find other means and ways to sell your animals, but you should already have that. You shouldn't rely on one space. You want to get out there. That's like having a store and never putting a sign on, or never promoting the place, or don't put your, I don't know if they have them, but in the phone book, or don't put it on Google Ads. You know what I mean? Like, if you're not on Google Ads, or Google, what do people do? Oh, hamburger or restaurants near me. Well, if you're not on there, no one's going to know where the fuck you are. If you don't have a sign on your building when someone drives by it, what's in there? Might be a hamburger joint. You think? I don't know. Nothing's fucking on. There's no sign. Imagine walking up to the door. Hello, hi. Do you sell hamburgers? No. Oh, well, I didn't know there was no sign. Like, you're not going to do that. So you need to have as many outlets, especially now. Craigslist, Kijiji, which is a Canadian Craigslist, expos, Husbandry Pro store, Instagram, social media, a website,
TikTok.
any type. Yeah, TikTok, any type. I don't really take too many things personally, but it is what it is. And it's like me. I have, my own opinion. I'm allowed to have my own opinion. I can post shit on my fucking site and my thing however the fuck I want. And if people don't like it, I don't care. Don't watch it, but, and I have the same courtesy for them. Whatever they want to do, if they don't like ball python people, I don't think that's the case. But if they did, I don't like ball python people. They're allowed to. So what? I'm supposed to be offended and hate them because they don't like ball python people? Well, I don't like these type of people. I don't like this. I don't like that. Everyone's allowed to their own opinion, and you have to do what you want to do with that. If the new owner really pisses you off and you hate everything that he stands for, then don't go on his platform and use others. It's not like it's the only one. It is the best at this point, and has been for quite a while. Do you really care if his point of view or what he believes in, does it really affect you to sell your animals on his site? You got to really, pick that one.
Ultimately, people just take things way too personally nowadays. It's not personal.
But I do get it, because it's like, it's like one after the other. It's like, holy fuck. Like, it was like getting, holy.
But it's like you said, if you don't like it, go somewhere else.
Yeah. And that's the thing. It's not like I'm sitting there on it. I'm not even a part of the group. No. So if you don't like it, get away from it. Like, I just want to create animals, help other people, inspire other people, teach other people, do what I've been doing for 20 plus years, and do it better and learn more and love what I do. And if someone's doing something I don't like, I'm not going to pay attention to it. It's not going to stop me from fucking doing what I love. So someone doesn't like ball pythons. Fuck, he's not the only one. If that's the case, there's so many fucking people. And it's not like he was the very first one to ever make memes, you know? So I don't know. You know, but whatever he did got a lot of traction. I mean, everyone's talking about it. So fuck, Morph Market's on everyone's mouth. You know, Morph Market wasn't already, it is now. So
What's the saying?
good news or bad? No.
No, it's bad. Any press is good press or whatever.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah.
I don't think Drake likes our new setup.
Sorry,
Drake. I think he's disturbed.
Yeah, he's back there. He'll be fine. If you see him, he's right there. There's his head.
He's being a douche. He doesn't want to eat for the first
time.
time.
Yeah, he didn't. Yeah. So.
4S's
so hold on.
Whoop.
Can Cryptic be tested with the clown test? I thought no, but I was chatting with someone that felt it was. So, if you have a Cryptic or a Krypton, you can't tell. If it's a visual Cryptic or Krypton, and you send it in, and they test for het clown, and it comes back negative, it's a Cryptic. If it tests positive for het clown, then it has to be a Krypton. So, and don't take my word for it, but what I understand, when you look at het clown and Krypton, they look identical. Cryptic is also somewhere else on the allele, or you know. So if you looked at a Krypton and you looked at a het clown, they're identical, except if you look somewhere else, you'll see the het Cryptic to make it a Krypton. But don't hold me to that. I believe that's how it is. You know, I'm not the brains, you know. I'm not even the beauty in this scenario. You know, but yeah, I'm trying to understand the genetic thing. You know, there's so much going on. I'm trying to pick up pieces and understand it, but you know, I'll leave that for the awesome experts and the geneticists and the biologists and you know, all that other stuff. Let's see. Are there different lines of Ultramel? We know of 2 right now. And and they're compatible. Yeah, they're compatible. So they are compatible. You know, and just like the what do you call it? I believe the what's it called? Corey Woods line of Ultramel.
Oh, not Maple.
Yeah, Maple.
Maple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Maple and Ultramel were bred together and produced Ultramels or Maple Mels. I don't know. I have no idea. So hold on. So got the 1078 and 130 last week. Awesome. Everyone needs one. You definitely. It's so easy. Chad, so simple. So simple.
It's just Chad. Chad, it's an allelic combination.
Yeah.
That's all it is. Tri-stripe is very underexplored. Yes, it is.
So let's see. Do I have other projects other than ball pythons? Yeah, I have hognose, working on tegus.
Yeah.
We'll have boas.
Geckos.
Geckos now.
Lots of geckos.
Lots of geckos.
A shit ton of geckos.
Chahuas, crested,
Lychee.
gargoyles, and lychees. So.
A shit ton of geckos.
So. LD, what's going on, my man? What's up? So, Chad, a girl jumped from 14 to 32 mil in 5 weeks, only paired once. Should I get one more pairing in or stick with the 30? It doesn't hurt. So back in the day, I used to pair up to 35 mil. I waited late. So I would pair my first time at 17, 18, 27, 26, 28, and then 32 to 35. You know, listening to other people, you know, they're breeding a little earlier, like the 11, 12 mil. And after 3, they're just like, you know, they're pretty much good. But it doesn't hurt. But I've adapted. This is my third breeding season, doing, 10, 11, 11, 12, starting then for the first time, putting a male in, and then 2 other locks. After 3 or 3 centimeters or 30 millimeters, I stop feeding and I stop pairing and I put a black, which means eggs are coming and I don't look back.
And Chad, I had a couple of girls do that to me this season. I was not prepared at all. I totally did not anticipate them to go as crazy as they have. But a few of them jumped that quickly without me realizing it right away. And some of them only got 1 lock. Some of them got 2 locks, or some of them were paired 2 or 3 times, but I only saw 1 lock. So far the clutches have been coming out full and fertile, but sometimes they just won't be fully fertile clutches. Sometimes they will. It also depends on the male and how tired he is and how much sperm he's giving out as well.
So here's one here, Brittany. How many generations would you stop listing something as possible het? So I don't know about the generations, but if I bred, so if I have an animal that is supposed to be, say, het pied, and I breed it to a visual pied, I get 4 or 5 eggs, I get no pieds, you're supposed to get 1 out of 2. You could have just shitty odds. I would breed it again next year to a visual pied, and if I got more than 5 eggs, and no pieds, you either got the shittiest luck in the world, or you don't have a het pied, female. And at that rate, I would sell it as a normal, or I sell it as a het pied with a normal price, that didn't prove out for me. And then, who knows, someone else breeds it and gets 5 out of 6 eggs pieds. Like, what the fuck? I've had that happen. So back in the day when people bought hets, we paid big dollars for hets back in the day, like thousands of dollars for hets. And, I think the rule back then was 3 years. You'd have to breed that thing 3 fucking years. And if it didn't produce a het, you would get your money back or they would compensate you. But I've known some people that have bred it and finally in the 3rd year produced it. Like, what the fuck? Like, I've got, 15 eggs the first 2 years, nothing. And then I breed it and I get 3 in 1 clutch. Like, holy fuck. It's crazy, but it happens. So, but as far as generations, so if I have a het pied female and I breed, say, a clown, so then I have 100% het clowns, 50% pieds. If I bred that again next year, or when they raise up and I breed them to something else that wasn't het pied, you can't really say they're 50% het pieds or 20. I don't even it's 25% pied. Like, how? Well, because the animal, if you need to breed it to prove it out, or fuck the 25% het stuff.
No, but the 25% also means in the fractions of the babies. So the babies themselves, it could be 1 in
would you ever buy a 25%
no,
het
I
pied?
wouldn't.
No. So
but I mean,
what? Why bother put it down?
No.
Because it'll scare. I'll tell you this. It'll scare more people off having a 25% het pied, because it'll fuck them up. Like, what the fuck? 25%? What the fuck? They'll be like, wow, you know what? Either this person doesn't know what they're saying, or why are they fucking breeding shit not to make pies?
They'll run away.
Just sell it without the fucking possible het pied. And guess what? Down the road, if the person breeds it and goes, oh my God, I hit pies. Oh my God. They're happier than pig and shit. Oh my God, I hit a pied. I didn't even believe this. Oh, wow, I wasn't even expecting this. And then they call you, and then you're like, oh, okay. And then you can start. I just would drop it, but that's the thing. Either test it with the shed test or breed it out as soon as possible to know what you have. That's just my opinion. So.
Tom Havers.
So Tom Havers?
Yeah.
So Billy will create competition for Morph Market, which they need, so I can't wait. We're not trying to create competition. So that's the thing. We have, I can say this. What did I just say? Oh, it's already on there. Husbandry Pro. Okay. We have the best reptile software on the fucking planet. Nothing can come close. Not even fucking even close. They might have, a segment that's a little better, maybe visually, or a few other things that we don't have, but we'll get there. But overall, for the variety and species and able to change and what it can do, the power of it, and what's still coming and what we can integrate with and what we've done, nothing's even fucking close to it, and it never will be. So we reached out, or Morph Market reached out many years ago when John owned it, and him and Robert talked because we wanted to integrate, where we could go Husbandry Pro, click, 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 send, and it's automatically on fucking Morph Market. Would have been awesome. Never happened. So we were sitting there going on and like, well, we have our Husbandry Pro stores, which is a link, which is like a website. And we offer that free. So it's like a free website that hosts animals. And it's, we're working on that too, where, you can change it. And there's so much shit coming. It's going to blow your mind. But anyways, we want to have that for people. It's another thing where you don't have to go and get a website. Here's a link. You got a professional selling thing that you can, send a link to, or like if you go to my website, it says Morph Market or available animals. It takes you to my Husbandry Pro, or it takes you to Morph Market. Nice and simple. And it's free for me for having Husbandry Pro. So we're sitting there and we're like, wow, you know what? How do we get more users? How do we do this? And listening to everything. And Robert, who's my partner on Husbandry Pro, I mean, he's into everything. He's got turtles, ball pythons, green trees, iguanas. He's got a little bit of everything. He's a herper. He loves working with stuff and enjoying it. And, he's got no, anything in this game or, objectives or personal things. He just wanted to make a fucking husbandry app that people could use. And it was better than what was out there, like Reptiscan and all these other ones. And he fucking did it. And with your help, it's incredible. So with all the stuff going on with, you can't post on even, I don't know about Craigslist, but Kijiji, you got to watch what you say. You can't use the word shipped, or they take your ad down. You can't
post your website.
On Morph. Yeah, you can't post your website on Morph Market, not Morph Market, sorry. Facebook and Facebook groups. You can't say eats live animals. You can't say shipped. You can't say prices. You got to go 500 or 7/. You got to be creative. Yeah, you can't say sale.
No, we said scales.
Oh, scales?
Yeah, a lot of us in the groups, we would say 500 scales.
Okay, yeah. So you got to be creative, or they shut you down or block your group, and it's stupid. Administrators should be there making sure the group is working and no one's fighting and, having fun and learning, not sitting there trying to fucking put out fires for people that don't know the rules, that are putting, I don't know if this post is allowed or not. Don't you read the fucking rules before you signed up? $50, I'm going to sell this. I can ship it anywhere and it eats live. Like fucking moderators going on there kicking people off and freaking out because they don't want the group to get shut down. So we figured, hey, let's get a place. We had another name for it, but now it's called Herp.social. So if you go to Herp Social, Herp.social, it'll pull up. This week, I believe Wednesday, we'll be giving access codes out to people. And then they can give out an access code or limited so that we can start getting it and seeing. And it's like a social media platform where these people now, you have a group on Facebook. It's free. You can add it here and have people come to this new Herp Social. And you're not going to get flagged for, or your group's not going to get shut down because one of your customers or one of your members of the group put for sale. Or put shipped or eats live rodents or live rats. You're not going to get shut down because, we're controlling it. We're not going to shut you down for that stuff. Racism, uttering death threats. What's that?
Bullying,
pornography, stuff like that. Yeah. We'll shut you down for that, or we'll block you or stuff, but it's just a space. Now the space also, because we have an amazing app, we would like to be able to go, you know what? Click, 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 send, and it goes and posts somewhere for sale. That's what we're doing. We have a free marketplace, which is going to interact, has a full, with Husbandry Pro. So if you're a Husbandry Pro user, you can go on and you want to sell something. You basically go and go click, 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 submit to Marketplace or to Herp Social, and it's listed within seconds. You don't have to sit there and do this. And it's nice and simple, which we wanted to do with Morph Market. So it's an extra bonus added for Husbandry Pro users. And if you're not a Husbandry Pro user, you just got to manually input the fucking, the stuff. And it's a free marketplace for you. But we want to have a nice social media platform where people can go on. And, if you want to have a group, people with ball pythons and racks or pieces of shit, go there. Have your own, have as many people as you want. I won't be a member. I don't want to see that shit. So guess what? I don't have to see it. I join a group where I want to. And if I join a group and they get out of hand and I don't like what's going on in it, guess what?
You leave the group.
I leave the group. It's that fucking simple, people.
I know, but people just don't understand that, right?
Because they think they have to belong and they have to, and they're going to go and fight the fucking, I have a lot of beliefs, but I'm not going to go and try to press those beliefs on 50 fucking other people with different beliefs.
They have too much time on their hands.
It's crazy. So we're not trying to compete with Morph Market. What we're trying to do is open up a new space, which I think is needed, social media platform, free free marketplace, and it's a different option. But for me, if I can just go click, 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 submit, and it pops to my store and it pops to my Herp Social marketplace in seconds, sign me up. And I can also go to Morph Market, click the animals I want, hit export, go into Herp Social, hit import, and within 2 seconds, as fast as I can click the buttons, everything from Morph Market's on Herp Social. It's a marketplace. It's a place where you can put blogs. You can open up your own group. Who knows? It's a new way. And I don't know if it's going to be great. I don't know if it's going to be the best thing since sliced bread. It's free. We're going to try it. You never know.
Quickly, before you go into Schnell's, where you're going to take another 15 minutes.
Yep.
Brittany, honestly, if you're not trying to prove it out and if you're not going to get it tested, then I wouldn't list it as like possible TSK. But if you like the person you're selling it to, you might just, slide the word to them being like, by the way, this animal is possible TSK. But I wouldn't list them as TSK and I wouldn't put a price tag that matches TSK. Now there's Snell who's asking about, hey, Luke, who's asking about when you started, how old you were when you started.
Hold on. Oh, thanks, Lester. Appreciate that. Yeah. I'm just going through it. If I miss it, I can't help it. Hold on.
Just how old were you when you started with BPs?
I'm getting down to it. I'm trying to catch up because if I do that, I don't want to go back. Hang on. What's up, Mariah? Hello. My kryptonite in the house. Fellow Canadian. So Josh says, will Krypton to Het Clown make clowns, Kryptons, and Het Clowns?
Yes.
Hold on. No.
Krypton to Het Clown?
You can't make Het Clowns.
Yes,
Okay.
because Krypton is Het Clown, Het Cryptic. To a Het Clown. So
Okay.
You're still doing Het Clown to Het Clown.
But it's not a visual clown. So you can make, so watch. So Krypton, okay, Krypton to Het Clown. You can make 5 different things.
You can make
4.
Krypton, you can make Clown. You can
Krypton,
make-
clown.
Yeah, you can make Het Clown or Het Cryptic.
Correct.
Yes, but you can
But-
make a visual clown.
Yeah, but he says make clowns. Yeah, you can make visual clowns,
Oh, but
Kryptons, and Het
Kryptons.
Clowns.
No.
You can't just make Het Clowns. You don't know. There'll be Het Clown or Het Cryptic. So that's what I'm getting at. I'm trying to display it. So
It's only 66% Het Clown.
what's that?
If it's Krypton to
No,
no,
it's
right,
100%.
it's 100%. Sorry.
So yes, because it's an allelic, Krypton is allelic, Het Clown, Het Cryptic. When you miss the visual Krypton, when you miss the visual clown, you're going to have a normal animal or whatever the genetics are. So if you don't see clown and you don't see Krypton, that animal is a Het Cryptic or Het Clown. It has to be one or the other. So you can't just make Het Clowns. Well, you can if you test them, but you're basically making clown, Kryptons, and whatever isn't a visual, Krypton or clown, it's going to be het clown or het cryptic, and you got to test. So you can't just make a het cryptic without testing as being a het clown. And everything is not like you were said, 66%.
No, I'm wrong there. Yeah, it's
so
100%.
it is a little strange, but if you write it down and you look at it long enough, and it's like, oh, now I get it.
So at the old facility, I still have your whiteboard where you had written everything out to explain it to somebody at one point.
Yep.
And I remember going through it. Just to mention the ball python project, because Chad is still confused about Krypton. Wrote out, Chad, you're a teacher at this point. You need to quit your job.
Yeah, I saw that. I put that up before you left.
Oh shit!
So let me just see.
Wait, you're supposed to separate the male from the what?
He's being silly. That's Jeremy. What's up? Been listening and working on building enclosures. Good luck, man.
Mariah.
HB. Hey, Charlie's in the house. What's going on?
Charlie. Let's do it.
oh.
Whoa, I just
Boop and Snoots. What's going on? Good evening. Welcome.
What up?
See, I caught up. Doing all right. So
You did catch up. I was behind. You skipped over some stuff.
it's all right.
Bring my name.
So I'm going to go here.
What's up?
I'm going to switch to this. Hold on. What's going on here? Yeah, I'm going to switch to this one. Hit that like button. I'm going to go here. I'm going to switch it to Go for Cocoa at the top. And go back to comments. So Will's hella heat's like, watch that video 500 times, Alex. And I still, get the head-to-head stuff. It is.
Right?
The more you do it, I mean, it's like the banana thing years and years ago when I was trying to wrap that around my head. It took me a few years, and it's like this. You can't do this because of that male. You can't do this because it has to be a male maker, and the male over trumps and this and this. Now everybody sort of understands it, but for the first couple of years, holy fucking mind breaking.
But even then, right? You still have a male maker, but he will, like, at one point or another, throw you a random female banana, and you sit there going, "How in the this wasn't supposed to happen." But no, well, and also, like, we sit here and we're talking genetics all day long, and we're looking at all these different clutches and IDing these different clutches, and we're going, what was the pairing again?
Herp
and like
Social.
staring at like three different pages on the
Herp
computer, trying to like put everything together.
So,
but yeah.
Don't forget, smash that like. Cryptic works exactly as continuing.
How do you get an early access code to Herp Social? So I get, I'm already in. I've been, fiddling around with it, and helping on the beta testing. I believe Wednesday, Robert's going to give, certain people access, so that they can open up their groups and do stuff. My top 2, if not 3 tiers on Patreon, I'm going to give it to them first. And then I believe they can invite 1 or 2 people. That's just so that we can get it and see that how everything's working and troubleshoot stuff. And, before we just launch the thing and it just crashes and everyone, it's like what we did with Husbandry Pro. We put it out there, had some people work with it. We tested it, and caught up with it. And, this doesn't work, because if you're using an iOS phone, or you're using an Android, or using an Apple, you're using a PC, and there's going to be different glitches that we haven't tested in certain things. So once we find that, we fix it and get it working for the rest.
Chanel asked again.
Okay.
Good call on asking again. We get forgetful.
Oh, sorry.
There you go.
What age?
Well, you got to think you've been doing this for how many years?
Yeah, but not breeding. When I first got one, when I first started, I'm thinking 94. What's wrong?
Nothing.
What?
I was thinking about where I was in 94.
Yeah, 94, 95, maybe 96. I got my first ball python. And it wasn't till about 2001, 2002, I started really picking up and getting into, ball pythons mainly, because when I had my ball python, it was a wild caught, didn't do well. I was also into fish. Then I started getting into other animals, bearded dragons. I had veiled chameleons. I had nosy blue panther. I had cave geckos, sand boas. I had king snakes, corn snakes. I had fucking frogs. I had a little bit of everything. And, dealing with all the bugs in this and duck crickets and all the other stuff, and then doing this and then doing that. I just liked the snakes a lot easier. Went to the fridge. I did frozen thawed. So much easier. And then when I started getting into it, I don't know why, because it wasn't like we had a world of genetics, and I just chose, let's get rid of all this other stuff and just go into ball pythons. And obviously it was a great choice. I just don't know. It wasn't like now when people get into ball pythons now, it's like, what the fuck? Look at this. What? It's incredible. I got in it when there was 7 fucking genetics, My first 20 animals were 10 het pieds and 10 het albinos, and those were $40,000,
Chris, I'm not even sure he knows where his packs of Pokemon cards are anymore.
Oh, I
They've
do.
been packed. They've been packed up. They're all the way in the back, though. Like they're.
No, I got sealed boxes right there.
Oh shit, that's right. Well, he
Yeah,
wants you to
but
open some.
I'm
up,
not
but
opening.
No.
Nope, not my vintage stuff.
Nursery
Oops.
morphs. That's a really good question. Actually, it's funny because I brought it up because my male maker threw out a female banana ball python, and a few years back he threw me out a male normal pied.
Okay, so hold on. If your male maker makes a female, is that female a female maker? No, there's no
So she's
such
still
thing.
A male maker? The female?
Females are not.
No, they'll come out 50-50. But if it's a female ball pied or banana pied, if she came from a male maker, would she still be a 50-50?
Okay, but watch. Is if your male maker makes a female, is that female a female maker? No.
Well, no.
So females are not affected by the genetics. So
I just mean
okay, let me finish.
Yes.
Watch. Any female banana ball python is like any other snake. It's going to throw out 50% bananas, 50% normals, and 50% of the bananas will be males, 50% of the bananas will be females. Those banana males that come from a banana female are female making males, unless you breed a male making banana to it. Then if you make a male, if you make a male banana from a female that has a banana male making male, it's a male making banana.
unless it's a super
And
banana.
you cannot, what?
Unless it's a super banana.
Okay. You cannot make, so if you make a super banana, it's a male maker.
From the female and the male?
Why? Because it's a male. How did you make a male?
Well,
A male banana, genetics trumps the females.
damn.
So, and I didn't believe this, because why do you think I only made male bananas?
Yeah.
Male super bananas. And when I would breed those male super bananas, all I would get was male bananas.
That
Everything was
sucks.
male banana. I'm like, fuck. So then you have to make super banana females and breed them to non-banana males to get all banana females, if that makes sense.
Well,
Here we go.
there you go.
Wow.
That's a good one.
Yeah, no. So when I used to dance, people didn't bring snakes because they came to see our snakes already there. That's why they came. Okay. So,
Oh, well, he broke that one.
yeah. So no. I didn't get my first snake as a tip, Jesus. Come on. Wow. Yeah. Back in the beeper days, beeper and Motorola flips.
No, and not even remember the big ass bricks?
I had one when I was 16 years old, 17 years old. Yeah.
Those were huge and
I
heavy.
paid $3,000, and it was funny because I'd have to bag the thing up, and it was in a big case, and I had a motorcycle, and it would take up my whole tank bag just to put this fucking damn cell phone, and it was like fucking $5 a minute. It was ridiculous. Stupid things I've spent money on. Why? I don't know. So it's crazy. So
if I breed a banana male to a female super banana, what happens? Well, then it
okay,
comes from the
watch.
female,
No,
doesn't it?
you can only make super banana males
Because it would have to come from male.
because the male genetics of the banana so you can only make male.
Banana supers.
Correct. So
but if it's
when you had in order
regular.
to make a super banana female, you need a female making banana male to a banana or super banana. Always think the male, if you breed a male banana, the male banana's genetics always trumps the females.
PDs, you're gonna have to test that one out. Now you're getting way too complicated. I'm so over it. I've got a headache now.
What's up, Antoine? How you doing, my man?
Hey, buddy.
So here's Morph Matrix, my man. You're up late. He's across the pond, so it's probably what, 2:30 in the morning there, brother? So if a male banana is a female maker paired to another banana, any males would be female making super bananas. Would be male? No. Okay, so you cannot make a female super banana with a male making banana. The only way you can make a super banana female is with a banana female maker male. Okay, think about it. Banana male maker can only make male super bananas. To make a super banana female, you have to have a female making banana maker. Male.
If you go down to the bottom, benevolent might just save us because I'm about to start brewing a pot of coffee soon.
Yeah, benevolent. Yeah. So there you go. I mean, did I do a video on this? No, I posted it on my Patreon.
I think you have to repost it
3-4 years ago. Yeah. So think about it. If you have a male making male, it's pretty simple. You have male making male banana. You cannot make a super banana female because it's a male making male.
But there's always an off chance. You got that like 2% chance.
I've hit 20 of them, and I've never hit them. You know, you get a 5% chance, sure, but like I've hit 20 of them over 7 years. They've all been males or females. Female making banana to a banana. Female making makes super banana females. Male making banana to banana or super banana makes male super banana male makers. It's that simple. It's very easy. You want a super banana? You got to have a female making banana male. You want a fucking male super banana? You got to have a banana male maker. That's simple. It's pretty simple, guys.
Warfels morphs.
So hold on. What's this? Hold on. Pride. I hatched a female banana pied from a mare making sire. Now, is that a female? Okay, so a female banana pied from a male making. Okay, so this is one of those ones where it's that 5% chance. So I have made probably 150 bananas in when I was making them. I still make more, but I lost track. But when I was making them in those heydays, I think I would get one every 20 or 23 females.
Males.
I mean, males, I'd get one. So 1 out of 21, 1 out of 23, 1 out of 7. I think I averaged like one female out of every 20 fucking males.
Yeah, that's about the same odds that I hit with the female.
Yeah, 5%.
Yeah.
So if you have a female banana pied from that, any female, okay, is not affected. The genetics do not affect the females, only the males. Did I see Brian Cusco here? Oh, Philip, PD's Reptiles. Brian Cusco did a good banana video. Yes.
Here, right above that, there was Morph. If I take all these bananas we're talking about and I peel them, do I get a banana split?
Chad, I don't blame you. Not at this point. I
Yeah. So
regret.
Alice just got to good old Ireland.
Yes, Alice.
Snake Affair. Hi from Scotland. I might be a bit late, but I'm here now.
You're up early.
Yeah, you're up really early. Or you're still up late.
Mission Morph says, damn, I'm just going to go trade our bananas for some Tylenol.
Yeah, I mean, you got to understand it and go over it. When you write it down, you'll see. But it just makes great info confusing, yes. So if you just think about it, okay, the banana to banana, okay? If you have a banana female, I recommend not breeding a banana male combo to it. That way, you don't have to worry about any fucking genetics or any crazy male making and all this other stuff. Everything that comes out of a banana female, okay, is half banana male, half banana female, normal males, normal females, if that's just a banana. But if you have combos, regardless, the banana comes out 50% male, 50% female. Any female, it's normal. Any male, because it came from a female with no male banana gene involved, it's a female making male. Simple. Not been to bed yet. Mitzi. 2 bananas walking to a bar.
That's about right.
Yeah.
Can we talk about the bagged milk?
Sure.
Sure, bagged milk hurts my head as much as bananas do.
Yep, it does.
It's just it's just easier to fit in the fridge sometimes. And it's a better way of only opening up and keeping
It's
other
fucking
bags
weird.
Yeah, it is.
It's weird.
I don't know why I'm defending it.
It's fucking weird.
It's super weird.
So, you know.
One walks out as Caitlyn Jenner. Hi from Moonstone.
What about the banana hammocks? Oh,
Jesus,
God.
no.
Jeremy.
Let's not talk about the banana hammocks, please. They're banana hip pie. Jesus, we're not talking about bananas anymore.
So hold on, let me
Yeah,
see
I
this
bet
one.
you are, but Alice, you're gonna have some amazing butter
So
out there.
super banana het pied times banana het pied. So was the super banana a male?
Male and the female is the banana het pied. But is the male a male maker or is he a female maker?
Yeah, that's what I mean. And like I said, I mean, there is odds, but I mean, like, for you to try to chase 5% it doesn't happen. That's why I stopped making super banana stuff. I've got super banana clowns. I've got super banana pieds. I've got super banana
We have a couple of female
freeways.
super
I've got
banana
super banana.
things now.
Huh?
You've got a couple of female super banana things now. Like you've got the super banana Java,
Yeah, super banana Java,
And
super banana Java pieds,
the super banana leopard something.
Yeah, I got a lot of super bananas, but they're females. I don't want to put a male to them.
No.
You know, banana. I want to put other stuff, and knowing that every banana that comes out that's a male's a female maker, and stuff like that.
Can you go over this for coral glows now? No.
So
Jesus Christ. Just
Can
spilled
you-
my beer into my
Ready?
keyboard.
okay, so now with coral glow, it's a little
Fuck
different.
off.
Jesus.
Oh my God. As long as you don't move them to banana hammocks, we're okay. Jesus, Chad, you had to bring it up again, didn't you?
Yeah, so there we go.
Banana to coral glow.
But yeah, you know, like I said, I mean, I started, I'm wondering, I'm like, why the fuck am I making all these super banana fucking males? I can't make, and it was actually Jean-Francois from Adopt the Balls. Like, you know, is your male a female maker? I'm like, yeah, but it doesn't matter because the female, he's like,
Yeah.
it does matter because the male's genetics involved.
That's
And
so
the male's
fucked up.
genetics, because it's a male maker, trumps, and you can only make, and I did it. And that's why I was only making super banana fucking males. And I'm
Well,
like, wow.
I mean, if you think about it, right? It's the same way in humans. The male side decides whether it's a female or a male coming out.
Yeah. But what sucks is when you have a super banana male and you breed that to everything,
Yeah,
and
and
then
then
you
you're
realize that
fucked.
everything you make's a banana fucking male. I'm like, fuck. It really sucked. So then it's like, okay, went out and got a banana female maker, did this. Then now it's like, okay, now the super banana females I make, that's all I make.
Well,
I'm trying not to make males.
Imagine I was talking with Blackheart Exotics about that project
Yeah.
with the banana, and he confirmed that it might very well be fucking mocha.
Yeah.
And already 4 out of those 5 girls are gravid from that male. If they're mocha, then they all come out white snakes.
Yeah, super mochas.
Like I'm so pissed. I'm so pissed. Mine are technically coral glow. The world needs more Husbandry Pro stores. Yes, it does.
It does.
What's the best use?
But they're going. I mean, let me just see something
Oh.
here. Let me just see. Let's see how many people are on it right now. Hang on.
I can.
But you can't post it.
No, I can't. There's 116 watching.
Yeah, don't worry about that. Husbandry Pro.
Oh, you meant.
So if you go to husbandry.pro/stores.
The snake affair. We use talcum powder.
Okay, so hold on. So now if I go back to StreamYard and I go back to here and share screen, stores. So if you go and you type up Husbandry Pro/stores, it brings everyone who's on Husbandry Pro that has a store. So now what happens is you can scroll and you can just see everybody that has a Husbandry Pro store.
Yeah, athletes.
You know, this guy here, Sean. So if you go here, I believe if you click here, it takes you to his website. Oh, no. So he only has a banana double het. Where's the banana? You don't have banana in your genetic stripe. If it's banana double het, you got to work on that, my man. Then you can go to his Facebook, his Instagram, etc. But if I go back, let's see anyone else who's got a updated one. Let's see. Let's scroll down. Let's scroll down. Powerhouse. Let's see what you've got. Look at this guy. Now, see, he's got it. The genetics, Mr. Andrew. So there's all of his stuff. So now you can go here. Inquire. Put some prices on these things, damn it. So
You should look at that yourself.
you know, I know. And then you can go here. You click here and it opens it up. It gets a better picture. You can share it, tweet it, pin it, email it, share it, you know, do what else. You can
Share it
inquire.
twice.
And what's great is, you know, when you inquire about it, you have your own little email that says from Husbandry Pro, so you can track it. But yeah, I mean, everyone's starting to use this, and this is going to get a whole new revamp to it, more of like a what do you call it? A website look. So when you go here and say the Scales family, Jordan and Amethyst, you click on it, that takes them to your website. So they have their own personal website. Okay. And then if you go back and you click here, it takes you to the store. Wow, they're utilizing it. Great. I love seeing this. Look. So
I still have to put pictures on mine.
yeah.
I put prices on mine
Wow.
though.
Hold on, look at this.
Ooh.
Fire Orange Dream Clown. $1,800. Female. Look at that. Rat Fuzzy. Look at this. See? So if you click this, it takes you to their website. And if you click that, so I mean, it's very useful, Husbandry Pro. And this comes free with the top 3 or 4 levels of Husbandry Pro. But I love it. So if you want to go see what people are doing or what they are, just go to Husbandry Pro/stores and you can basically see that. We are going to, like I said, revamp it and have like a website builder so you can change the colors, the font, the look, and more personalize it to what you want. So that is coming, you know, down the road. So
Yeah, Alice, I'm behind in all that too. Blackjack Reptiles says HP store is so easy to use. Everything is already in HP.
look at that.
Yeah.
I try to direct all my customers. Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't know if you know this or not, but let me just do this. So if I do this, let me just close this.
What
me
level
just
does
see.
it start at? The
Hold on.
store.
Hold on. You'd have to look it up. I think it's the top 4. 1 second.
Ooh.
So let me go here. So no thanks. So now if I go here, and I'll just show you guys. If I go here, share screen. Here's my dashboard. So here's my dashboard on Husbandry Pro. So if I go to my commerce, my store, what's great about it, this is where you know your store name, you put in everything you want, you know, you can sort your genetics, you type it here. I can actually change the price manually right here, you know. So I just add all my animals in. I can go from top, you know, highest to lowest. So now I'll go highest to lowest. Give it a second. There you go. So there's all my animals now. Some have pictures, some don't. How come some of these don't
Some
have
have
pictures?
prices, some don't.
Yeah, but a lot of these should have pictures already.
Yeah, but those are ones that you just recently added. 2022 88.3.
Maybe.
So we just have to pull the picture in. It wasn't pulled in yet.
Yeah.
The
So
thingy.
I just do this.
Try that. Hit the on here. I don't know why those aren't showing up.
No image to
it's
select.
2021.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, we got to get cracking. That's what we're doing tomorrow. But
Yeah, but
anyways,
all of this
why
are
I went to
pictures
this is if you go here and it tells you. So I had 49 hits today, 589 in the last 7 days. So, you know, in 30 days. So this is when I've had this store. I've had the store maybe a year. I don't know when we started, but it keeps track, right? But 49 hits today, you know, and I'm not really driving people here. Like, I mean, I should be, but eventually I'm going to, but you know, there's a lot of different things. So you can go here. Like I said, you go to your commerce, go to your store, go here on the little cogwheel, and it brings up all your stats, which is pretty good. You know, a lot more stats coming and other things. So I just figured I'd show you all that. So yes, you do.
All of those should have pictures though. I
What's
don't know why
going
they
on?
didn't even come up with the like little gray thing because I just took pictures for them today. Maybe you have
Awesome.
to refresh your thing. You have to log out and log back in.
HP is so easy with everything already in HP. It definitely is, man. You just click a bit. And I love how you can go in and change things. So how do you get the store? Well, if you're on Husbandry Pro and you're at the top, I think it's the top 3 or 4 levels, you just go to commerce. So you just go and you'll see a commerce and go to store. It should be there.
And then you just have to set up.
Oh,
your
it's
store and
breeder,
stuff.
level, and up, maybe collector. So
Yeah, but I think further down he says he's got 500 animal tier, so he's in there.
does HP have a search by state option?
I don't think so.
No, because we're not. Let me just. So that's stores. No, because we don't have. We're not like. We didn't want to make it like Husbandry Pro, not Husbandry Pro, Morph Market. We didn't want to. You know, we have a place where everybody has their own individual store, like a website. You have a link, and you actually. Watch this. Yes, you can access it from your phone. My man Shane, love it. So speaking of Shane, I'm going to go here, and I'm going to go, let me just see if, small town exotics. Okay, so this is what Shane did. Okay, I'll bring Shane into this because I really like what he's done. So if you share screen, go to small town exotics. Okay, so here's his website. Okay, smalltownexotics.com. about us, ball pythons, hognose, leopard geckos, contacts, his socials, store. You click store. Shane, you connect store. Oh, at Store Frontier. There it is. So there's his store for his swag. You should change it instead of store. You should put swag. So there's that. Okay. Now you go back, and what I like, small town, big dreams, his story, some of his animals, you can click on it, takes you. Small town exotics on.
Click on ball pythons.
Oh, yeah, you can. Watch this. Professional reptile tracking software. View available animals on Husbandry Pro. You click it, bam. And he's got this beautiful creature. But nice and simple. Nice and simple. You just send a link, and all this is free. You don't even really need a website anymore. You can use Husbandry Pro. So, a lot of stuff is coming for Husbandry Pro. A lot of new things, and we're going to be working and getting better design for the and more customizable for your store front, and using and uploading directly to Herp Social. Yeah, you should have the store feature. Benji from Scotland. Damn. Very early. Awesome feature. Good night, guys. Yeah, so you can click ball pythons. You can click anything. But, yeah, you need to make more animals to sell. That's right. But it's just very simple to use. The store, all you do is you go to the store, you type in everything you want to show, you select the animals right from Husbandry Pro, turn it on, turn it off, view in store, change, add the price, hit save, automatically goes to the store. It's so simple and easy. So now if we can integrate that into other platforms, it's going to make our life posting and other stuff so much easier. And there's a lot more things coming. Husbandry Pro ain't done. So, but so far so good. Yeah, man, so do I. And it's been great because when I started using it, I loved it. And it was nothing to where it's at now. I loved it. It's like, wow. It sucked because when I had it before anyone. And I had to manually enter fucking 2,500, 3,000 animals. And then later on, you could do a bulk upload. And oh, that's nice. Like, I wish it was around. It took us, 3-4 months. There was about 4 or 5 of us.
You and Kat. And,
me, Kat, and Callie. And it was just like, holy moly.
What a mess.
Yeah. And then we labeled them a different way. And then a feature came out. So then we had to go back and rechange the names so that it worked. And
some of the ones right now are still with the old names. Some of them still have the new names.
But now it's like moving forward. It's amazing. But now you can do bulk uploads and stuff. But what's great is I loved it from day one, and it just kept getting better. And the people using it were making it better by saying, hey, what would work this would work better. Can we make this happen? And now it's just, it's so big and it's incredible. And, every time I turn it on, there's something new and cooler or better. And it's not stopping anytime soon. So,
Chad, is technology the only thing that you're not BFFs with?
When you want to look at other stores, how did you get there? Husbandry.pro/stores. Can you type that in, please? Husbandry.pro/stores. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Mine's already programmed for mutation.
No, but I mean in the chat so that they can see it.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. I was going to do it, but because he wants to know how to do it. So instead of me just saying it, we'll write it down too. What's that?
We are sorry, but the page you requested was not found. That's not true. I just did it on mine.
Try it again, but don't do .com. It's husbandry.pro. I can't even see yours yet. I gotta wait. Husbandry.pro/stores.
Yep.
Right. Unless because we have all access. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure anyone can do it.
No, I'm pretty sure that that's the open.
Hold on.
Because I don't have all access like you. No, I think everybody has that. Oh, just got it. Deleted change. There you go. They fixed the bug that was stopping me from signing up. Huh.
No, so what it is I can't do it now, but what happens is for my people at the top 2 tiers of Patreon, they get Husbandry Pro for free as long as they are a user of Husbandry Pro. I mean, of a member of Patreon. It's just another perk that I can give you guys. So what happens is if you're already a user and you've already signed up and I take it, what happens is the credit card company. So I've had some people, do it, it works. And then 2 months later, you get charged. So what we have to do until they find a way to fix it is, and right now that's, I have maybe 4 or 5 people a month. So it's not like at the top of the list on Husbandry Pro to get done. It's like way at the bottom. So what we have to do is you have to go and you have to cancel your subscription. When you cancel your subscription, you go in, you take out your credit card information. I get your information that you signed up under because it's linked to your email. So I need your email. I send you a coupon code for that email that you're signing up under. Then I give you that code. You re-subscribe without the credit card information and it pops up. But if it doesn't, like if we did it now, you have no access to your old account until tomorrow morning, until I can get Robert on the phone. So I don't like doing these things on the weekend and I don't like doing them at night because if something goes wrong and you cancel your subscription, I don't want you to have to fucking redo everything because we didn't do it when Robert, because if something happens, it's like, no, it's not working. It says, okay, I can get on the phone and Robert will fix it right away. If we do it now, something happens, you're going to have to put in all your data and you're going to lose everything. I don't want that to happen. That's why I say it. But they are fixing it and it's weird because, I've given some people the code and they've been on for years, nothing. I give some people and 2 months later, it's like, hey, they charged me again. I'm like, what the fuck? And we don't know. So I'd rather fix it. You know what I mean? And do it right. But you have to call me during business hours or I'll ask Robert or I'll get Robert. You're going to have to send a ticket in saying hi, and he'll do it manually. I'll figure that out. I have a meeting with him tomorrow. I didn't call him today because of the fact that it is a holiday. And I know he's busy trying to get Herp Social launched.
Good night, PD.
So.
Benji Morris.
Good night, my man.
Right above.
So Benji says, love HP keeps me right. Is there a way to have missed feeds turn a color to catch your eyes? So I know there's a few things like I've made a suggestion in the past as well. So when I sell an animal, I would like to go and put the animals and make it sold. When I mark it sold, I would like to be able to make the bin black or change the color associated when I mark the animal on hold or sold. When I do that, now when I look at my rack view, I'm like, oh, pink is female, blue is male, yellow is unsexed, black is sold. We could probably do that too. You have to message Robert and he will put it in a priority to see if it's even worthwhile. Not every idea, like that seems like an incredible idea. Doesn't mean it will work. Doesn't mean, it'll make the list, or it could make the list 6 months from now. I'm not sure. I don't really have any involvement in the back end. And I'm glad I don't, because Robert is doing things the way he should. I've called him up and I'm like, oh, you know what? Can we do this? Can we do that? And Robert will just sit there. It's like, yeah, I see what you want. That would work. How many people, Billy, do you think have 2,000 animals and would need that?
Robert keeps Billy in check.
5%? Yeah, 5%. So do you think that's more important to do what would help 5% or fix some of the bugs and do some of this? And yes, Robert, and he shuts me up and puts me in my place, and I get it. So it's great. So when I say Robert has no agenda, like I'm 30% partner. And you know, if he's got shit to do and it's more important than what I want, he'll put that in more important before mine. And which is awesome. And then that's the way that the Husbandry Pro should be. You know, I have to wait for the shit that I want because other things more important. And I love it. You know, he keeps me in check all the time. And she'll even say something. I'm like, I'm not even going to bother calling him because I already know the answer right now. How many times have I said that?
Yeah. And then you're like, remind me in the morning, which reminds me, we still have to check with him about the search engine in the store.
Yeah. So, you know, we always have notes. And then when I do have time, but I know when he's working on something else, the last thing he needs is for me to throw more shit at him. So I save it and I message him and we talk when I know he's a little bit more open. But you know, there's a lot more people than just me throwing shit at him. There's a lot of the users. And as you know, we listen, you know, and things get done. And that's one thing that's amazing. It's a community app. Everyone has added amazing features that we all get to use. And we're not stopping anytime soon, guys.
My computer's about to die.
Is it? Okay.
How do we feel about charging up credit cards to buy snakes?
If it's the right one, I do. I mean,
yeah, I think it all depends on your priorities and how comfortable you are with debt and how stable you are to be able to get out of it as well. And what the investment is.
Yeah, I mean, I've always, you know, a lot of times I've bitten off more than I can chew, and it sucks. But guess what? It always pays off. It just sucks.
But that's because you set yourself up for it. If you're not set up for it, and if you buy a $10,000 mail,
100%, you got to know what you're doing.
Yeah.
But if you invest in things and slowly chip away at that debt, and you invest properly, you will definitely make more. You know. Yeah. But as long as you're producing and
as long as you're set up for it properly and appropriately, and like Billy says, as long as you know what you're doing, if it's worth the risk factor,
you know,
yeah.
So here's the thing: if you listen to any multi-millionaire, any successful person in the world, they never use their own money. They're in debt of other people's money, the banks, lenders, this. To make money, and they make so much money that they pay everything off and they're millionaires. No, like I've sold my watch, I sold my Ferrari to reinvest. The best thing I ever fucking did. You know, I've taken everything I have and I've put it into this. Best thing I ever did. You know, my RRSPs and all my stock. I do have some stocks. But the majority of stocks making 15, 20, I'm making 400%. You know what I mean? Like, fuck. If I won $5 million tomorrow, I'd invest $4 million. And I'd turn that into 10 million into 2 to 3 years. That's how it works. The more you have, the better you do, the more you make. Fuck. You know? So, you know, you got to know what you're doing. Just because you have money does not mean you're going to do well. You got to know when to invest, how to do it, put the fucking work in. It's not fucking easy. And you know, my people on Patreon, I say it all the time. I've shown, are you a breeder 1, 2, or 3? If you're a breeder 1, I don't give a fuck how long you do this, how many fucking clutches you're going to have, you're going to lose money. You need to be at least a breeder 2, if not a breeder 3. I can have 3 clutches of breeder 3 and make more money than you having 50 breeder 1s, 50 clutches of breeder 1 shit. I can have 3 clutches and make more money and sell it faster, less work, less space, less time than you would having 50 breeder 1, even 100 breeder 1s. If you have 100 breeder 1s, you're losing money and lots of it, and you have no fucking time or life. That's a fact. And you're going to be sitting on animals you can't sell for a long period of time.
The other thing to consider too is that you say you put yourself in $10,000 worth of debt for an animal, that animal dies. And that animal was the heart and soul of your project.
Yep.
You're fucked. You just lost $10,000. You fucked the animal.
It's a risk.
You're done.
100%
Exactly.
it's a risk.
So you have to be careful, and you have to make sure that you've got
100%.
contingency plans.
But guess what? Who hasn't? Everything is a risk.
Yeah.
Getting into business, opening up. Do you know how many people, never mind this business, opened up restaurants and they've had them for 20 years, successful. COVID came, fucking bankrupt. Family business for 20 years, bye-bye because of, not because the animal died, because of a fucking pandemic. Because government shut fucking places down, figuring, oh, that's what it did, and fuck the economy, and like, wow, anything can happen. But I guarantee you, the 20 years they had was the best thing of the part of their life. I could have a catastrophe here. The last 20 fucking years of what I've done and the people I've touched and people I've met and the animals and the satisfaction I've had. Fuck, you know what? I could get wiped out tomorrow. I'd go borrow money and start fucking over the next fucking day, and I do it way better, with all the knowledge I've known. I do it a lot differently, but I would fucking reap in a heartbeat, So that's just me. But, the more I want, the more I make, the more I grow, the more I buy. That's how I got to where I'm at. And I'll take risks and I'll put my head on the chopping block all the time. Not as much as I used to, and I got to stop that. But guess what, man? You want something, you fucking go get it. You don't just sit there and wait for it to come. You fucking do what you need to go get it. And wow, So that's just me, right? And not everyone's like me. I really, there's people that do that too. They go into tons of debt to file bankruptcy every, So, John, use the banks, get a small personal loan. Even though they're bad right now, it's something that you've got to believe in yourself. And just because you spend the money doesn't mean that you're going to make it. You've got to work. You got to build your brand. You got to learn. You got to feed them. You got to grow. You got to deal with some of the shit that happens. It's a part of being business. No matter what business, you think every business you just buy and you're just set for. You got to work. You got to put in long hours. You got to overcome obstacles.
Sacrifice.
It's not fucking easy. Sacrifice. But if you want it, you got to put your fucking self out there. Yeah. The reason why I have what I've got, because I fucking do what it fucking takes, and I want more still. Now I'm doing different things with different people. I'm getting into different fucking, different streams of revenue and different things. And I love it, The key to using debt is to buy assets that'll make you money. Right. I have a lot of people that I can get to invest in me. I didn't go to any one of my investors to borrow money to get this place fixed. I used my own money. I didn't borrow money. I didn't take it on my credit cards. I used revenue to paint the walls. I spent about $250,000 getting this place built. The glass, the electrical, the paint, the floors, the doors, the everything there is. The air systems, the electrical throughout the entire building from scratch. Every single fucking thing from scratch. Everything labeled, everything. You name it. The different ventilate, you name it. I did it. I didn't borrow against it because that's not going to make me anything. You want me to I'll borrow 50 grand to buy a fucking animal. Every single day of the week, I'll borrow money to fucking buy an animal or invest in an animal because I'm going to make 10 times more every fucking every year or every breeding season. But I'm set up for that and I know how. And that's why on Patreon, I'm trying to teach people. So, what's this? I got rid of all my credit cards after my Lane Bryant Macy's, and I owe you back in the 90s because I couldn't be trusted to make smart on credit cards. You got to be smart. Like Andrew says. So I'm going to put this up because we are going to get out of here shortly. And I'm going to change the thing to ARS because they're just awesome. I love the new Mini 130.
Oh, it's awesome.
Mine's the 170. It's
Yeah,
awesome.
yes, yours is a 170.
But they are awesome. I
They
love
are
them.
awesome.
I recommend them.
They hold a little bit more humidity than what I'm used to dealing with in the hatchlings, but we're adapting. We're getting better.
But yeah, thank you guys again. And another thing, maybe take a little poll. What do you guys think? I don't know, like either I can do the shows here, or I can set up my room at the house and do them from there. But do you like it like this, where it's myself and Alex, or me and Austin, or Austin and I, or should I go back to just myself and bringing on a guest and talking about it? But I don't know. I mean, I feel like we're always saying the same shit every week, and we do answer questions, but I do this for my Patreon, and I don't know. Maybe I should go legit and do a real podcast and put it on different things, and bring guests on. And there's the thing there. Take the show on the road. Yeah, I could actually just pack up my gear and do this anywhere, which would be cool. But I don't know. We'll figure it out. I like the current setup. It's different than the Patreon. Yeah, it is different than the Patreon. But I just, answering the questions and stuff like that. And I mean, I don't know if I, should change it up and, bring guests back on, because it is fun, because I get to learn from them too. Oh, and by the way, all the people on Patreon, you should have got a notification. So we do have an access granted with a certain individual coming on fucking Wednesday, baby. Woo! So that'll be fun. Whatever's easy for you. I like this. I like the view, but whatever is more convenient for you. Don't change a thing. Yeah, so I mean, I just want to be a little different, right? That's why, I don't know many people that can just go on and yap for 2 fucking hours or longer. I mean, I used to do these shows until fucking 1, 2 in the morning.
Yes.
Yeah, I can fucking yap like there's no tomorrow.
The boys would go for water breaks.
Yeah, all the time. Yeah.
10 minutes.
But yeah, I mean, I know I can go and talk, answer, be truthful, give my opinion. I'm not going to hold anything back. I have opinions. I'm allowed to have them. I say it. There's certain things I don't like. Doesn't mean you don't have to. You can like them. I just think it's stupid if, you're segregating yourself because someone likes a gene that you don't, or, oh, I cut eggs. Oh, you don't? Oh, I can't talk to you. That's fucking so stupid and childish. But I'm just figuring, if you guys are bored, if you're bored of this shit, especially my Patreon people, they see me all the time. And then, another fucking thing listening to Billy, like, I don't know. Maybe we bring other guests, you never know. So we'll see. 100%. If there's someone who knows what we need to talk about, it's you, Billy. Thank you. Guest podcasts are overrated. So you and Austin are the real deal. Thanks. What about Alex? Alex is the real deal too. This is why we love you. Well, it's great. Appreciate it. But I just, like I said, I mean, I do this because I enjoy it. I also want you guys to, like the content, or at least tune in and have, get something out of it. You're either going to get pissed off, you're going to get knowledge, inspired, or, butthurt. I don't know. But, I'm not going to change the way I am for anybody. This is how I am. I say it as I believe. The way I do it works for me. Doesn't mean it's the best and only way. And I've been saying that and preaching that for fucking years. I cut my eggs because I feel comfortable doing them, and I think it's best in whatever I've done in the past. I've lost more eggs. I've lost more eggs by not cutting than I have cutting.
Yeah.
It's my preference. I've never said you need to cut. You should cut. And when people ask me, what day should I cut? It's not the day. It's how they feel. Some I cut later. Some I cut earlier. It all depends on how they feel. And I make that call with my experience. So it's not a day. It's not this. I prefer big scissors because it's more comfortable for me. If you want to leave them to Pip, I'm never going to bitch at you. If you're going to use little scissors, I just think you're silly because it hurts putting your 2 fucking fingers in and doing this and making 1/2-inch slits. Drives me fucking nuts. I just like going, you know me, I'm the one slice kind of big ass egg opening. But anyways.
You guys are sweet, but sometimes I need a break. You know, Austin gets in here and Austin's great with his side.
Yeah, Alex does
good
talk more.
Yeah.
No, but you know.
Yeah, but Austin's good on his side too. We all have our own.
Yeah, but then
strengths and
Austin
stuff.
also goes in and the genetics and stuff. And,
Yeah, exactly.
you know what I mean?
So
But
we all have our ups.
if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Yeah.
Can't get used to a clean shaven Billy.
Yeah, it's coming back. I just wanted, it was just so, I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just going to shave it all off.
Oh God, you guys just remind me that I have to order a new pair of scissors.
Yeah. Can't get over the clean shaven Billy. Yeah, it's coming back. I just wanted to start over and then just shape it better and stuff. But we'll see. We'll see what's going on. But I hope everybody has an awesome night. Have a great week. Patreon, we'll see you Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern. And we have our guests.
Celery.
And what else? What else? I don't know. There's probably something else coming. I don't know. So, Slithery, what's going on?
You could do a show.
Yeah, I
from
should
an
have
hour.
Adam. I should actually get Adam to fucking come here and fucking, you know, sit his ass here and be on the live with me. You know, he's only about an hour away. So I should get his ass down here.
You guys are hilarious.
So, good night. Good night.
Good night, y'all.
Good night.
Time to get home to Jeffrey.
Yep. And yeah, thank you guys like always for you know, the love and support. And yeah, everyone else joining in after, you know, hope it was worthwhile, you know. And yeah, I mean, I hope that every show people learn some things or get some information or get inspired or, you know, just learn that you don't have to do everything other people do. You are allowed to do things differently. You should get along and not worry because someone likes something different than you do. You can still talk and enjoy the snakes and the business and the hobby, even though other people do things differently or have different methods or like different genes or, you know, use different products or feed a different way. Who cares? Fuck.
It's all personal preference.
Do I give a shit that you use Freedom Breeder and I, you know, you like Freedom Breeder and I like ARS better? Who gives a fuck? The snakes don't give a fuck either.
The only time we care is if an animal's in danger.
Yeah, you know, and that's the thing, man. You know, you want to feed live, you want to feed frozen thawed. Who cares? You want to use cypress, you want to use cocoa, you want to use, you know, unprinted newspaper. Who fucking cares? You know, I don't have to. Oh, I can't talk to you because you don't use coconut husk. What the fuck? The stupidest mindset anyone can have. You know, if it doesn't, like, you know, you using a product other than coconut husk isn't going to affect me in any way at all. It's not going to hurt my feelings. It's not going to make my business get better or worse. It's not going to affect me in any way unless you think about it and make it affect you. And that's what it is. Too many people are letting people affect them. What's
Bergman
that?
came in.
Oh,
Bergman, I was wearing your shirt yesterday.
yeah.
I love your shirt. It's super soft. It's comfy.
There you go, Mitzi. Look at that. Mitzi, boom. Smash it. Smash the like button. Good night. Pipeline punch. So, awesome. Awesome. Good night.
Wow.
Good night. And we got to give you this. We got to give you the Outcast, you know. Oh, Evan says, I watch every week because you keep it real. I watch some shows more than once. Oh, that's awesome. I learned so much from the show. Keep doing you all. We definitely will. You know, definitely will. It's the only way I'm going to be. Good night. Love ya. Be good. Chat
Good
soon.
night.
My channel. My channel. My content. My channel. My content. My channel. My content.